Make money, build wealth. Welcome to Money Frontier.
What if I told you that having $0 in your bank account isn't the biggest reason people stay broke? In fact, some of today's millionaires started with nothing. No wealthy parents, no lottery ticket, no lucky investment. But they did have something most people completely overlook. And here's why this matters. Millions of Americans believe they need money before they can build wealth. That belief quietly keeps people stuck for years. Today, let's break that myth and look at what actually creates wealth when you're starting from absolute zero. Because the first dollar isn't built with money. It's built with strategy. Imagine two friends graduating on the same day. Both have almost no savings. Both earn about the same paycheck. 5 years later, one is drowning in debt. The other has investments, emergency savings, and a growing net worth. Same income, different decisions. Most people think wealth starts with a high salary. It doesn't. Wealth starts with the gap between what you earn and what you keep. That's the part social media rarely talks about. People love showing expensive cars and luxury vacations. Almost nobody shows the years they spent living below their means. That's because building wealth is usually boring before it becomes exciting. The first step. If you're starting with $0, don't obsess over investing on day one. Focus on increasing your earning power. Your biggest asset isn't your wallet. It's your ability to solve valuable problems. Learn a skill. Sales, programming, marketing, content creation, AI, trades, anything that companies or customers will consistently pay for. The fastest investment with the highest return is often investing in yourself. A new skill can increase your income for decades. A stock investment can't do that if you have no money to invest. Building momentum. Once income starts growing, avoid the biggest trap. Lifestyle inflation. Every raise doesn't need a bigger apartment, a newer car, or more monthly payments. Instead, increase your savings rate before increasing your lifestyle. Even saving 20% of your income creates options. Those options become investments. Those investments become assets. Those assets eventually start working while you sleep. That's when wealth begins changing from something you earn to something you own. Here's something I think many financial influencers get wrong. They spend too much time talking about stock picks and not enough talking about behavior. The market rewards patience, but your daily habits decide whether you even stay in the market long enough to benefit. The real battle isn't choosing the perfect investment. It's becoming the type of person who invests consistently, even when nobody is watching. Another mistake is believing that starting late means you've already lost. That's simply not true. Time matters, but consistency matters more than chasing shortcuts. Every financial bubble creates people looking for overnight success. Every generation of long-term wealth is usually built through discipline, increasing income, controlling expenses, and letting compound growth do its job. The people who quietly build wealth often look ordinary for years. Then suddenly, everyone thinks they got lucky. They didn't. You're just seeing the results after years of invisible work. Starting with zero doesn't mean staying at zero. Your first investment isn't money. It's your knowledge, your discipline, and the habits you repeat every single month. Because wealth isn't built by one lucky decision. It's built by hundreds of small decisions that most people ignore. The question isn't whether you have enough money to start. The real question is, will you start before another year slips away? If you found value in this video, subscribe to Money Frontier, because every week we break down money, investing, and wealth-building strategies without the hype, so you can make smarter financial decisions for the long run.